Hey guys, Alex here. Today we are going to take a look at another alpha friendly activity, which is tier 1 Abyssal Fylaments. And what I have here is a worm. You can fly this ship as an alpha, right? It doesn't take Omega. To fly it you need Giante frigate and Caldari frigate. I recommend going up to level 4 on both if possible on an alpha clone. It is a drone boat. It has 300% bonus to light combat, drone damage and hit points. So most of the damage will be coming from our drones. This is my fit that I'm using. In the highs I cannot fit Tech 2 light missile launchers, so I went for the meta variant, Arbalest Compact, and in the mids, medium shield booster, Caldari Navy small shield extender, a 1MN afterburner 1. Might end up switching this out, let's see, depending. The speed is decent, almost 900 meters a second, and a copacetic particle field accelerator. This boosts up our active shield boost rate, so it's 45 with it and 34 without it. In the lows, 2 drone damage amplifier, take 2s. If you cannot fit these, go for the meta variant. Let's see, they do not require Omega skills. I don't know if you can train the skills as an alpha, so you can go with the AE Kappa drone damage amplifiers. Let me show you. Well, I don't have enough resources. There we go. So you can go with this variant. So 135, 155 DPS. You can field only 2 drones, by the way. Let's see if it's a huge drop in DPS. 139 and 164. Yeah, you'd lose about 9-10 DPS. So yeah, based on your skills, if you don't have enough CPU or power grid, because as you can see my ship is stretched quite a lot. I just have 5 power grid left and 1 CPU. This is even why I've fitted these 2 rigs in here. This is a defense field extender. Yeah, you can switch these to meta variants, so if you cannot use any of these, switch them to meta variants. But I'm going to test this out and see how it works. I've recently run across a clip on YouTube. A guy was saying, he was claiming that you can make 60 million ESC per hour while running tier 1 filaments. So I'm going to attempt and emulate what he is doing. I also have on my ship, because we will be running this as a quote-unquote fleet, so you're gonna need to use 3 filaments to enter as a frigate. As a solo, if you're gonna use just 1 filament, you can go inside in a cruiser ship. As a fleet, you are restricted to frigate, so we're gonna be using Calm Gammas for now, because yeah, the drones that I have on my ship are doing explosive damage. I have the missiles in here, Nova Lights. These also do explosive damage, but their DPS is not that important. If you look here at the number, it's 164, right, with drones, and 194. So just I just add 30 DPS from the missiles, which is, yeah, not that much. So let's take a look at the filament, because before you go in, what you should always do is you should check the environmental effect in the filament, right? So these ones, the gamma type, give a bonus to shield HP and a penalty to explosive resistance, and we are a shield tank, and we have explosive drones, explosive damage dealing drones, and explosive damage dealing missiles. But enough with the ranting about the fit and all that, let's get straight into the action. And let's go blow up some trigs. Hopefully this works out. What you want to do is right click your ship, pilot, form fleet with, and now you are in a fleet. So you'll get the fleet loots and all that inside the filament. Now we're at our bookmark over here, so let's go ahead and pop one of these babies. Activate for fleet. Okay, 3 have been subtracted and the trace is opening now. Alright, let's jump inside. Activate. And let's take a look. What spawn did we get? Alright, so some drones in here. Tracking pylon. Okay, let's go ahead and approach the gate. Let's punch our prop. These will catch up really fast to us, so we can deploy our drones. Just 2, that's it. Let's target these things and start shooting them. They won't do a lot of damage to us. If this would have been a deviant automata suppressor, I would have tried to kite these drones towards the automata suppressor, and that would have killed the drones by itself. But since it's not, I'm just going to go straight to the gate. And yeah, they're going down quite nicely. Let's stop over repping, I guess. And let's target the... My mouse is giving me a bit of issues. Let's target the biocombinative. Seems like we're doing okay, so we can blow this up. Our drones are still alive, not bad. This has taken a bit of shield damage, so it will wrap up. Let's blow up the cache. Let's go ahead and loot the cache. We still have 2 minutes, so I guess I can spend 3 minutes on going to gather the loot from this other extraction node in here. Okay, 1.1 million loot, I guess. This guy is taking a bit to go down. Well, he's down. That's our next room opening up right there, but let's hit this once to rep, and let's burn closer to the extraction node. By the way, you should take care for these, because you might end up near a wall, and if you go through that, your ship will explode, your capsule will explode, so you don't want to do that. And you also need to watch your timer, right? So you should take about 5 minutes per room to complete. 5-6 minutes, something like that. You have 20 minutes, and if you do not complete the site in 20 minutes, your ship and capsule will blow up. Okay, another 600,000 disk, thank you very much. And now let's burn back to the gate and jump. Okay, We have some drifters, no battleships, these are just frigates, so again I'm going to approach the gate. My prop mod is still turned on, so that's good. Let's launch our drones and take care of these. So why explosive drones and explosive missiles? Well, that's the environment, so the penalty also applies to the rats. Let's start managing our cap a bit. So prop mod off. Let's orbit this gate at 2.5. We're tanking okay, I guess. I could also go a passive fit on my tank, something like a explosive resist, which is I'll probably try that, I guess, to see how it feels, but we are doing just fine for now. Okay, let's stop. Let's tell our drones to engage the cache. Let's go approach the cache. Let's burn to it. Alright, we have ourselves a battleship, so we need to approach it, but at an angle. So I'm gonna aim my ship in that direction. I don't want to take I don't want to fly straight into it because it will hurt. It will hurt a lot. Let's target the cache, I guess, because it's in range, and let's take one of these drones as well. Okay, now I can set myself a orbit around this guy, like 2.5 kilometers. You should be careful. These, if you orbit them, these will drag you towards the wall. So you need to be very careful. If you're gonna follow them, don't orbit them at a very high range. And let's deal with this Abyssal Overmind. I think it's better if I just orbit the gate at 2.5, honestly. Okay, we are in the area of effect of this. Or actually, no, not the suppressor. We are in the area effect of the medium range multi-body tracking. I'm hoping this guy is not getting the bonus from that, because he will end up hitting us. It basically boosts the tracking for other stuff, so for us and also for the NPC ships. So he is weak. His shield is good for explosive, but looks like it's bad for EM and thermal. So let's see something here. Let's stop our missiles and let's see if it makes any difference. Even though the damage is kind of lackluster, but let's go ahead and shoot some EM at him and see if we actually take off his shields faster. For now, he's not managing to track us and hit us, which is not bad. We are doing quite a good amount of speed here with our AB turned on. Looks like our numbers are going a bit up in terms of DPS on his shields, not bad. Time-wise, 6 minutes. I don't know if I would have enough time to actually go for the other 3 nodes. Let's see something here. Maybe. The drones can deal with him, and we can just approach the other nodes and start looting. Here's hoping I don't fly in a really straight line, so he keeps missing on us. When I keep hitting him until he gets out of my max flight range, which is 32 kilometers, so I'm gonna keep using my missiles on him. And I can stop now, because I'll be out of range. Let's use our missiles to blow this up. The drones are still doing damage. Even if we lost lock on the ship, the drones, you'll still get messages in here. So these are your drones doing damage to that battleship. And we're out with like 3 minutes on the clock. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. Let's go ahead and dock up and stack our loot and see how much we made for that first run. Okay, we docked up the loot. Let's open up another one. There we go. That's our trace, and let's jump in. Took us 17 minutes to clear the first one. Let's see for the second one. Hope I brought enough filaments. Might get more. Okay, so straight up battleship in here. So let's fly in an angle away from it. Let's punch our prop and also deploy our drones. There's 3 cans we can loot in here. But first let's lock target on this and issue our drones to fire at him. His armor is Omni. Alright. Structure 0, shield 0. Okay. So yeah, sometimes you'll find battleships already damaged in here, so that's CCP's way of making things easier, I guess, for people. Okay. We looted this. Let's go towards one of these extraction nodes while our drones still take care of the battleship over there. It's gonna take a bit to chew through his shields because he's Omni tank, but once we get into his armor or whatever this is, structure or something, we will destroy him. Battleship is still missing us, which is great. He's also target painting us. And still missing us, even if he's target painting us. So yeah, that's great. Drones are still doing damage. They're working on him. Let's stop the prop, because we don't want to bounce. Whoa, that was a full-on hit. Okay, loot this, and let's fly in that direction, I guess. Still repping. We need to get out of... we need to get some transversal so it doesn't hit us anymore. Okay, let's preserve some cap. Let's wrap up a bit. 3 minutes so far, not bad. And this other one is right over there. I don't know if I would go for that one. It's 100 kilometers, so let's start making our way towards the gate in a slight angle. And let's wrap up a bit now that we have some cap. Wow. Okay, we are taking some hits. Wow. Okie dokie. Let's see if we increase our speed actually. If that helps. That should help. He's still not going down though. But now he's taking more damage, so I guess we are through his shields finally. Alright, we can now wrap a bit. We've recovered some cap. He's switching targets. Yeah, he switched from one of our drones, I guess, to our ship back again. Let's wrap a bit now that we have some cap to spare. Let's orbit him and let's do some damage with our missiles as well. Okay, that's 5 minutes for the first room. So yeah, we are not going to go for this one. Taking quite a bit to go down, but now we are speed tanking his shots, so we should be fine. We can actually do a couple of reps. Okay, he's down, great. Let's recover our drones. And let's punch to the next gate. Into the next room. Alright, so a battleship and a cruiser. We're gonna go for the cruiser first, but again, let's fly at an angle. What's this? Deviant Automata Suppressor, so this will do damage to our drones and it will prevent our missiles from hitting, so we need to fly away from that. So let's go that direction, I guess. Launch the drones. Lock up the bioadaptive and shoot at it with our missiles. Lock this guy first and put the drones on him. And yeah, there you go, that's activated. So right now it's gonna do some damage to our drones. We need to micromanage them. To pay attention to our drone health over here. Once they're gonna reach into 50% shields, I'm gonna recall them and deploy other drones on the field. Let's orbit this close, I guess. And let's recall these drones. And deploy these two until those two heal up. And suppressor is doing a bit of work on our drones. Let's orbit the battleship at 500. Alright, we got the cruiser down, and now let's take care of this battleship. Let's recall these other drones in here. Let them heal up for a bit. Let's launch the other two. Let's also shoot some missiles at this guy. Every little bit counts, I guess. Heal up a bit. we doing on time? 11 minutes. And still one room to go. Okay, drones seem to be holding up for now, but I'm gonna recall these two and send out the other two. They're almost healed up to full. Do I have enough time though to go for another one of these loot boxes? Maybe, maybe not. I'll just take this one and I'll jump and maybe do more loot cans in the third room. Okay, 2 battle cruisers, alright, or cruisers, whatever. Lucid Watchman and a Pialtis Lancer. I will go first for the Lancer. Let's order our ship to orbit the gate 1000. And let's lock these guys up. And the cache. Get our drones out. Shoot our missiles at the cache. We're taking a bit of damage, so we need to wrap up a bit. Okay, the cache is down. Let's preserve a bit of cap and let's start orbiting the gate. We're gonna get some transversal, which will help with tanking. Punch our rep once or twice, as long as our cap affords us to. And I guess we can fly to this, but we're gonna fly in a straight line, so that will end up in us taking a ton of damage. That's not good. We got the Watchman now, so we got rid of some DPS on the field. That's good. Let's rep once more. Yes, get our missiles to do some damage on that Lancer now. I should have focused the Lancer, I guess, first, to get rid of him faster, because it does seem like he's going down faster than the other ship. Yep. So now we can make our way to this one. How much time? 6 minutes. Great. He's down. But let's go ahead and dock up our loot. Alright, so we've gotten some more filaments. We're gonna run a couple more these. Just do the 1 hour experiment, I guess, and to see if we are actually earning 60 million per hour, as the guy was claiming. But yeah, he was doing exotic filaments. Might have something to do with the drops. So I'm gonna try some exotics out as well and see if there's any differences in terms of the loot I get. And this one we have some Damavix. We need to be careful with these guys. They hurt a bit. The striking Damavix, that is. Let's launch our drones because they're getting in targeting range now. But they are going down fast. I like it. Might even allow us to go to more cans. So let's turn the prop mod on. Let's rep a bit. One of them is down. Let's rep again. tanking okay. Yep. So if we can hold this on, we can actually tank their entire damage. Can launch a salvo out of our missiles at that cache, just to blow it up, because it's in range. Yeah, there we go. And we are nearing the other one over here, the extraction node. Let's punch our reps once, I guess. Let's blow this one up as well. Yeah, one salvo, there it is. Let's go and loot it. And that was the last Damavix down. Almost 3 minutes. Okay, let's stop the prop. And get this one. There's the wall, of course. Let's use the prop mod now to get to the bioadaptive cache. And I'm also going to take a look at the time to see if we can actually stop and loot this one. But where is it? It is over there. Okay. We said 5 minutes per room, so we have 140 available for us. So no, I'm not going for that one. I guess I am missing out on like something like 1 million worth of loot for every one of these that I'm leaving behind. We'll do some averages or something at the end, and we'll see. Should I go for that one? Should I not? No, I'm not going for that one. Getting greedy is what gets you killed, so let's just go ahead and jump out of here into the second room. We might get like an easy spawn in the second room, so we might actually have time to go for the third cannon here, but we don't know. So it's better just to not get greedy, right? And yeah, finish your sight, because yeah, there we go. We have a battleship and a lancer. So we're gonna go for the lancer first, but let's figure out the direction to fly into, so we don't fly straight into the battleship. And let's rep this damage that we had from the previous room. Okay, the battleship is missing us. That's great. We're getting a bit of damage from the Lancer, but that's alright. Why am I over-repping? I do not know. Let's shoot our missiles at the cache, and now let's target Mr. Tyrannos and orbit him tight. Something like 1 kilometer. Alright, let's kill this Lancer. We're taking some shots here from these guys, but nothing that we can't handle for now. And now let's move on to Mr. Tyrannos. And it looks like we are close to one of these extraction nodes, so I'm gonna stop my missiles, stop my rep. I don't want to run out of cap. So we are also gonna shoot at this node over here and blow it up. 1 salvo is enough. Speed tanking the battleship, but As you're noticing, he's doing a bit of speed and he's heading towards the exterior, so he might drag us into the wall, so we need to pay attention for this. He's not making up his mind in terms of which direction he's going, which I don't mind. He's basically static, so that's great. I mean, he has velocity, but he's running in circles or something like that. So yeah, not bad. I guess we can go over there and loot this. He's almost down. So let's stop our prop so we don't bounce or anything. And let's loot. Just some oxygen. Well, that is what it is. Let's go for the cash now. Prop back on. Do I have enough time to go for another one? I have 2 minutes. Might go for another one, I guess, but we still have another room to cover. So yeah, I don't know. Might end up looting more in the third room and actually wasting time flying all the way over where is it? Yeah, flying over there and back. Forgot to reload my missiles, but yeah, I'm mostly gonna use them for the other stuff. So let's head to this cache and let's assess what's on grid. So medium range automata suppressor, we can go to this and it should be destroying the drones. Let's see if I'm accurate, if I remember this correctly. Yeah, there we go. The drones are taking damage from the suppressor. So yeah, I can unlock one, I guess, and I can I shoot down one of these caches? Well, I'm not in range now, but never mind. Let's let this suppressor do its thing on these drones, and let's rep. Some of this damage. I guess we can fire some shots, help it along, maybe, but yeah, it's gonna... the suppressor is gonna destroy our missiles. Preserving some cap. Yeah, our missiles aren't doing any damage, so we're just wasting shots at this point. Cache is in targeting range. Let's see, do we actually hit it? Yeah, we did. Great. Alright. I guess we can loot the cache. Let's watch our shields. And let's start firing at these guys with our drones. Looting the cache now. 1.8 mil, not bad. Yeah, we are out of the range. Okay, let's start repping now. We've managed to preserve some cap, so we can tank this a bit. Let's wrap up some of this damage. Okay, one left. Let's try and grab another can out of here. We are gonna need a bit of cap though, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just one left, so I guess yeah, he's down. That's great. So let's go and grab another one of these nodes in here. How much time? 8 minutes. Okay, that might mean we're gonna grab 2 cans out of the remaining 3. One salvo on this. And I guess we can wrap up the damage, but yeah, we are on the 3rd room, so not that necessary to do. An empty node, thank you CCP. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Dear old CCP pulling some shenanigans on us, some loot shenanigans. I guess you can say Loot Fairy said no. And we are out. I will go ahead and dock up the loot from the 3rd one, and I will see you guys on the last one. So another 17 minutes for the 3rd one. But yeah, I am docking up the loot, then I will go start up the next one. Alright, we're going into the last one. Fingers crossed we come out of this alive. The last 2 I did were a bit close, but we managed. Alright, I guess. Okay, so again, some drones. Do we have any of those suppressors? No, we don't. So let's just go ahead towards the cache. Let's orbit the gate, I guess 5 km or something like that. Let's target these boys up and let's start killing them. Starting with the Damavic first. Prop on, of course. Also gonna blow up the cache. Just to be more efficient, I guess. And we can burn to one of these other nodes. It's over there, okay. And where's the other one? Alright, it's over there. Okay, so let's pick this one, I guess. Let's keep firing some missiles, I guess, on the drones over here, but we are doing just fine. Clearing things up quite nicely with just our drones. Let's stop our reps. And let's get the loot. Right, drones back in. Prop back on. And let's get the cache and then get out. Okay, lancers, so we need to take these out. Let's burn to the gate over there. There's an extraction node right here close to us. Okay, I guess we can try and go for this while these lancers close up on our ship, because they are really fast. They're doing 1.4 kms. Let's deploy the drones. And let's go loot this. Need to watch our shields. We're taking away the damage from these guys. This guy is switching, so he's probably gonna shoot a few times at our drones. When he has a yellow box around him, it means he's switching targets. Okay, Let's stop that a bit to preserve some cap. Alright, let's head now towards the gate. Let's wrap a bit. Still have some cap available. He's going down nicely. First fully looted room. And we still have 11 minutes. Alright, a battleship, Mr. Tyrannos, so let's go towards that node, I guess. So we also speed tank his damage. This Lancer will pop in range really fast, so we can put our drones on him. And I guess fire a few missile shots on him as well. Also gonna take this out and this one out. They look like they are close. Stop our missiles though. Shield is doing okay for now. Let's target up the battleship. Let's blow this sub node and loot it. Whoa. Okay, that's what happens when you're static. Can I loot this? Thank you very much. Orbit the gate, because I don't want to get blown up by that bloody battleship. Oof. That was close. We're taking a bit of shots from that battleship. Okay, I guess I can go for this one too. Plenty of time. 9 minutes left. So let's grab this. Let's also watch out for any nasty surprises. Okay, another 100,000 and to our bioadaptive. I am at an angle from the battleship, so you can see he is missing me. Basically every shot he's missing. Cannot keep up with the speed of my ship. And let's check how is he doing in terms of HP. That's great. I guess let's fire up a couple of shots. Okay, looting the cache now, and by the looks of things we have enough time to go for the other extraction node that's in here. Full clear on the loot, not bad, first time. So it's basically depending on the spawn and on how the cans are positioned, one to the next to the other, right, on this last filament. So it made it easier for us to go and grab everything. I'm gonna have a big surprise if this was just the second room and not the third. But yeah, we are in the origin conduit and we are out in high sec. So yeah, that was our first filament that we fully looted. Now I'm going to dock the ship up and show you guys what we got in about an hour of work. So it was 17 minutes on average on every site, every filament, which wasn't bad, not bad at all. I actually do not have the exact fit that the guy that I watched on YouTube has, so I might do exotics, so I might emulate exactly what he's doing, so the same fit and the same type of filaments. Because if we take a look at our total for the run, we are at 25 mil, so that's quite far off from his 60 million claim. So I guess I will do a part 2 on this, running calm exotics, just to compare if maybe the loots are better or something like that in that type of filament. But this, by the way, we are missing this in terms of value, so let's take a look in contracts how much people are selling them for. So that's 150,000 ESC, not a lot. I'll just put our total up to 25.8 million for 1 hour. But yeah, that's it for part 1. Stay tuned, part 2 is coming up soon. I will replicate his fit. He was also running a worm, and I will do 1 hour of exotic filaments just to compare the loot drops, I guess, and to see if you can actually make 60 million ESC per hour or if it was just clickbait. So for now, stay safe, fly smart, Alex out.